What does the word professional mean? Hearing the word professional most likely sparks an image in your mind of business people, doctors, or athletes. You may see businessmen in suits, carrying a briefcase and driving a nice car, or you might think about LeBron James, one of the best basketball players on the planet. Let's compare LeBron James to Dr. David Orez, a highly regarded doctor who has his own practice in New York. Both are leaders in their field, but when you see a picture of LeBron, what do you think? How about a picture of Dr. Orez? You may see LeBron and think of all the championships that he's won, or some of his amazing plays. But when you see Dr. Orez, you most likely can't see past his tattoos. Most people seem to have a skewed vision of tattoos because of the cultures they grew up in. LeBron and Dr. Orez are both covered in tattoos, but I would go as far as to say LeBron is more respected than Dr. Orez. Why is that? It is sad that there are people in this world that dare to judge people with their tattoos. It is another form of discrimination. You never know who that person is under the tattoos. Our perspectives of people are based on their looks, what car we drive, and what lifestyle we live. We are all guilty at one point or another of judging a book by its cover and not by the contents of its story. Not many people know my story. I am just a kid from Michigan who happens to be a golfer at Michigan State University, who happens to be a good student, and also happens to have tattoos. Whether I am dressed in my golf attire or in a cut-off shirt, I am still the same person. Having tattoos does not change the fact that I golf, that I am a caring person. They don't mean that I am going to go to jail or that I am part of a gang. They are just part of who I am. But if you look close enough, you will see that they do have a meaning, and that there is a story behind each one. You will see that I had a grandfather that was my hero, who loved the outdoors. You will also see a tattoo dedicated to my mother, who is my inspiration. She goes through chemo every month for lymphoma, and comes out with the biggest smile on her face. If she has taught me one thing, it's that even in the hardest times, there is so much to be thankful for. Too often I will go to country clubs where the older members will stare because they don't appreciate my tattoos. Their stares make me feel so unwelcome. Not many people see others with tattoos as respectable people. But tattoos not only send a message visibly, it also shows the character of the person with the tattoos. When you have tattoos, you learn to turn the other cheek to hateful comments and looks. Having tattoos makes a person appreciate deeper meaning and unconventional beauty. Other people in this world that don't like tattoos need to open their mind. Tattoos are not things that are going to go away. 42% of adults in America have tattoos, and the US is home to over 20,000 tattoo parlors. Like LeBron, tattoo artists are professionals. They work every day designing tattoos that will be a part of someone's life forever. Like Picasso and Michelangelo, these artists stay up late at night making design after design so they will make it exactly as beautiful as they imagined it. Tattoo artists use bodies as their canvases. But unlike normal artists, tattoo artists only get one. They get one try on one body at a time. Tattoo culture is changing the world, much like the LGBTQ movement. Tattoo culture is just becoming prevalent in today's society.
It's about the same amount of time that we've seen the women's movement, the gay lesbian movement, which is only now, if we want to compare it to the gay and lesbian movement, which is only now really getting traction, in terms of things like, marriage equality and that kind of thing. So it's a relatively new movement.
An open mind is a mind that can forever change the world. I challenge you to see people with tattoos as people who have their own stories, and not as people who are unprofessional or delinquents. Because a delinquent, like Dr. Orez, could one day save your life.